What's happening, y'all? It's Sunday, so class is in session. I'm gonna line up some plays for y'all. I'm gonna do a little homework with y'all, and then tomorrow we gonna get at it live, just like we do every Sunday and Monday. The stock market took a beating in the last couple of days, but it looked like it's on a reversal. One of the things I look at all the time, and this ain't something you got to look at every day, but I look at the fear and greed index all the time. In the fear and greed index, it lets you know whether the market is fearful or greedy. Usually with long-term investments, you want to buy the stock when the market is fearful. But with trading, you want to trade with the emotion of the market, right? So if the market is greedy, you want to go bullish. If the market is fearful, you want to go bearish. But if it gets too greedy, then you want to start thinking bearish. If it goes too fearful, then you want to start thinking bullish. Right now, we're at a 67% out of 100 in greed. Looks like the market is turning around because just about a month ago, there was a lot of fear in the market. We was around 32%. With inflation cooling off and the holiday season and all of that, the economy is starting to look a lot better. So that's one of the first things I look at is the fear and greed index. All right, so now let's get into the chart. In the chart right now, I got VTI pulled up. VTI is a total stock market index. It has all of the stocks in the stock market. So I pull up VTI first because I want to see what is really going on in the whole market first before I look at any individual stock. So VTI looks like we have, with VTI, I see what looks like a bull flag. VTI, we got a bull flag. Also VTI on the MACD indicator, it was bearish for a little while, and it looked like it's about to cross. Usually, as you can see, every time it crosses, it changes directions. Right there, it crossed and it turned red. Right here, it crossed and it turned red. So it looked like it's time for the MACD indicator to change directions. So it looks like the overall market is bullish. All right, y'all, so I'm pulling up Palantir. On Palantir, it looks just like with VTI, we got a bull flag. So with the bull flag, you want to make sure that it breaks out through this point right here. After it breaks that level of resistance, we got a clear level of resistance right there. So with that bull flag, it breaks that level of resistance and it's going up. So Palantir, we got the bull flag and we got the bull flag right at resistance. So stock market open tomorrow, I always like to look at pre-market. Stock market opens at 9:30. The pre-market is the movement of the stock before the stock market. If the stock market goes up or down, it's going to form a gap up. So I feel like almost any stock you play tomorrow will go to the bullish side, but I look for pre-market for that gap up for confirmation. Now with gap up, you do have to be careful because gaps usually get filled within a couple days, usually within the same day, sometimes the next day, or within 3 days or whatever. Gaps don't always get filled, but keep that in mind. If it does a gap up, you could ride that one candle up, take profits and dip. All right, and the last stock I'm gonna go over with y'all is AMD. With AMD, once again, we got the bull flag. Also, it looks like the market is trending in an upward direction. After that long sell-off, you know what I'm saying, it came down, and now it's looking like a reversal. So we got the bull flag. In the bull flag, we see a double bottom right here, that W form. Let me clean this up a little bit so you can see the double bottom a little better. All right. We got those two bottoms right there. We got the three white soldiers. You know what I'm saying? That's all bullish action. I really like to trade AMD because AI is what's taking over right now. AI is the movers of the market. NVIDIA, AMD, Taiwan Semiconductor, all of those stocks are chip companies, and those are what's really running the stock market right now. So I like to trade with these. I like to trade with these semiconductor companies, and that's why you see me posting so many videos on AMD because of that. All right, so we feel like it's gonna go bullish. Now let's look at support resistance, because you got to know when to get out. Right now we are at a level of resistance. We tested this level of resistance right here. We tested it multiple times. Usually after a couple tests, it's gonna break through. So I expected to break through, but it could go downwards on that level of resistance. So that's why you gotta look for pre-market to confirm all of your trading action. All right, so I'm gonna put that level of resistance back up there. As you can see, it was a level of support, it broke through support, so now it became resistance. Usually after three touches, I feel like it'll go through the next time, like it did here. It did 3 touches, and then it broke through when it came through that time. So after 3 touches, usually to a support or resistance level, you can almost bet that it's probably gonna bust through that level. But, you know what I'm saying, keep your eyes open pre-market time. All right, so when do we take profits on AMD? Let's see. All right, I like to clean this up for y'all, man. All right, so with AMD, we want to take profits. We got a nice level. This next level of support here, a little bit above 122. That's another level of resistance. My bad, not support, resistance. And right there. All right, man. I drew out the play for y'all, man. Y'all got 3 take profit zones. It's currently at this zone right here. If it busts through that, look for it to get a little bit above 122. Now it can bust through 122, it can bust down there. So 122 should be a take profit area. If it busts through 122, then you're looking for it to go about 123.5. And then it could bust down from there. If it doesn't bust down from there and it goes through that, you hit that home run and you made your big profits, man. I'm trying to do videos like this every day. I'm giving y'all as much information as possible because I'm newer on the YouTube platform. Once I get big, I ain't gonna be doing all of this information. I'm gonna have Discords and all of that where you're gonna have to pay for the same type of content. I'm gonna hold y'all hand through the trade. I'm gonna do the trade live tomorrow. I'm either trading with Palantir or AMD. I'm using 2 stocks so that way I can see which stock I like a little better. Man, y'all like and subscribe, man.